It's the Clippers with the possession now. That's rebounded by Chicago. Even to Zubac. Swats it. Bulls come away with it.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Kawhi Leonard. Rebound taken in by Chicago. Lays it up and in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bulls with it. Throws it down. Safe to say notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as the go over some tactics now in this. Bulls have it. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Clippers have the basketball. Isaiah Thomas with the block. That's out. Last touch by Isaiah Thomas. George, not going down for him this time.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And counted at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Given 2 points. High percentage.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Here's Leonard for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Count the basket inside. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Oh, emphatic slam. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
And count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Bulls come away with it. Gets to the basket and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Oh, the defense has to be so deflated on this one. You played great D for 23 seconds.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll gather the troops and talk things over. Knocked loose. Strong finish for Paul George.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Nothing going here on that drive. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Bulls have it. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Slam dunk. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Has a chance. Williams' shot won't go. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Rose into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Derrick Rose, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
It's LA Clippers ball. Knocked loose. Good. Off a spin. We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Bulls come away with it. Derrick Rose. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
That's out. Last touch by Isaiah Thomas. Kawhi Leonard. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Lou Williams missed his first. That one goes.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Rose. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Man, he barely got that one off before the shot clock expired.
Leonard. It's good.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Rose into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Has a look. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Bulls have it. And the basket good at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And scores. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Driving right to the basket. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Long key from three-quarters court. First quarter's complete. It has been all Bulls. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Isaiah Thomas. He's 2 for 2 now.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bulls come away with it. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Clippers have the basketball. Bulls have it. Add 2 points to the board. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Isaiah Thomas. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
LA Clippers with the basketball. It's Thomas. 4-2. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds off a ball, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Time to shuffle things up. Won't go. Oh, Carter with the rejection. Can't miss those.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
Nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Visit our team website for more details.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Thomas. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. Isaiah Thomas tips it. And scores on the Euro step.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And finishes strong. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
It goes down.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Knocked loose. Bulls with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Hey, switch, I got him.
Count the basket at the rim. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his guys together and talk things over. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Bulls come away with it. Has a chance.
Hand up.
Count the basket.
Shot, bro.
It's LA Clippers ball. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Wendell Carter powers it through. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Beverly, he got it off in time, but that shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
In the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Bulls have it. Cleans it up. Curling inside. And he hits. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CF.
Yes, Carmelo Anthony. 2 of 4 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Has a look. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year, averaged around 16 a game. the lowest total of his 15-year career.
Wow. Anthony, tough shot. Hands in his face, he makes them pay.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Carmelo, no good. Beverly into the front court. His guys down big. Whoa, what a finish.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Bulls with the rock. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Has a chance. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Bulls come away with it. Knocks it down from mid-range. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. And count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Anthony. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there. Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Bulls come away with it. Has a look. Off the mark. Well contested.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Trying to cash in. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Get back.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Bulls have it. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Yes, it dropped. little drama on that one.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Here's Rondo with it. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Has a chance. Rondo's shot won't go down.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Rondo off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Short jumper off the mark. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Nothing going here on that drive. He gets it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Into front court comes Rondo. His guys holding the big lead. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Bulls come away with it. Easy path to the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
He takes it right at the scores. You have to fill in there.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Can't connect.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Nice pass to... Get things going.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocked loose. Clips able to recover. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
Bulls have it, and his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.